green, because green is a sign of life. It's a symbol that things have been dry and brown become green when the life-giving water is poured upon them. So the people chose the palms and the greenery around to welcome Christ, the source of life. And it's that life that's within all of us, the living life of Christ, which grows each day we come to the Eucharist and during the day, and will reach its full potential when we die. The second colour is red. Red is the colour of blood, reminding us that Christ suffered and shed his blood, but all of us in our own way don't pour the blood out, but we suffer in silence, in the sicknesses we bear, the problems we have with each other, with our children and with our lives in general. And that's part of the suffering of Christ, the suffering of life. And he went through that. And he's with us in our own suffering as we share in his passion. And the third little thing I'd like to say is the donkey. I've had a little experience with donkeys, having them at different liturgies I've tried to do. One I had at North Sydney once. I had this donkey come down with me as I practiced the role of Christ. And when it got to the front, donkeys can be stubborn, and he wouldn't move. And the owner had told me if he gets stubborn, just twist his tail and push him. So I abandoned the role of Christ, went behind and covered and pushed him, and he went on. But donkeys carry loads, like you've got Simpson and the donkey. We're coming near Anzac now, where that wonderful example of that man and that faithful donkey up and down the hills of Gallipoli, carrying the wounded Australian soldiers, never faltering, just doing his job. So we're the donkeys in this whole passion. We are carrying the load of life. You've got your own burdens. Each one in this church, I know, has a particular burden to carry. But we keep moving forward because we're carrying Christ in our hearts. And that's what the donkey does. It's unpretentious, but it moves forward constantly and bears the burden uncomplainingly. And that's, I think, is one of the lessons of the Passion. We move forward, we're full of the life of Christ, we bear the burdens that come, and we never stop. We constantly move closer to God every day of our lives.